say who she was. Let's just call it Goofy.
Like a long relationship with this person. And I guess 2 months ago, I asked for a sign because I feel like my relationship is one sided. So far, I'm not married to him. Supposedly, he wants to do a joint account. I'm not married to him. I'm really comfortable with it. So before that even came about, I asked for. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. When
Oh,
I when I talk, mute your mic. I've been dating for some time now, right? You've been dating how many years? 4, 5?
we've been together for 13 years.
How old are you?
I'm 32. He's just a little younger than me. I'm not trying to put my like business out there too much, respectfully, because I know people in the chat like to judge. I'm really just looking for advice, honestly.
Ask you to create a joint account. You guys have been together for 13 years. There's no signs of marriage just yet, right? He doesn't want to pop the question. You're 32, want to get married. But instead of bringing up marriage right now, he's asking, can y'all join your bank accounts together? And you're not comfortable with that. I think it's a no. That sounds bizarre to me. I'll allow you to talk now, yeah.
Right now, I feel that I suspect infidelity. Like I feel like he's like with someone else or dealing with somebody else. And you know what's crazy? That the representative at the bank that I went to, she was.
Wait, hold up. She already been here. See, this is that dumb shit right here. She already been here. We know that she's already suspected infidelity before this. She know he been cheating on her before I suspect infidelity. No, don't give us that bullshit. We already know. He's younger than you, 33 years old. You're 33 and he's asking for a joint bank account. The only way that should happen is if we're married. You're goofy for even entertaining that. And I hate to be just that blunt, but what would incentivize you to put yourself in a predicament where he could run up balances on your account or run out all your money? Why would you do that? That's not going to make him marry you. And even if he wanted to marry you and he said, hey, let's get a joint bank account, I still wouldn't do it. No woman worth her fucking salt would do that. That would be the dumbest thing in the world. And even if you two got married, you still need to do the 3-pot thing. He has his money, you have your money, and then y'all have a joint bank account. That would be the 3-pot rule. But we wouldn't do that unless we're married, unless you're goofy. And let's see if she done thought it out.
Just giving me eye contact, not to really trust him, which was really like weird to me. It was scary. My whole day, that day was completely off. I've been getting signs from a lot of people, even strangers.
I just wonder, how do y'all even live? Wait a minute, how do y'all chew gum and tie y'all shoes at the same time? This is the kind of shit that you don't need nobody to tell you. 13 years, and this is the first time that you've got the indication that he cheated. Stop it.
When it comes to my person, the sign was like she was trying to push me towards a business account instead. So she was just like giving me complete eye contact, looking at me serious. And she was like, I prefer you to open up a business account, basically. And I'm doing that as of now, but it scared me because she's looking at me like, do not trust him. I took that as a sign. He felt some type of way, like he was being disrespectful because of the way that she was talking to him and giving him, the eye contact. I took that as a sign. Like I've been asking for a sign to know if I'm dealing with the right person. I know I've been with this person for this long.
Wait, hold up. She said he pushing for a joint bank account. Now, she took her simple ass up to the bank with this simple motherfucker to open up a bank account. Why you on here asking us if that would be a good idea if you already been to the bank looking to put his name on an account? You went there and you talked to a banker, which means your goof ass it's already decided that you want to do a bank account. Girl, dick ain't that good. Ever. You need somebody to help you because you on some dumb shit. Ain't no way you should be in no bank. Because she just said the banking woman just was looking at her like she should start a business bank account, which tells me she already done been to the bank trying to put this nigga on her damn account. Why you asking us if you already been to the bank to do it?
But I don't have attachments, which is good. I'm not attached to him where I'm in love. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me turn off my mic.
This joint bank account that you guys created is all of your money in that account. It's every dollar. Okay. So hypothetically, he was to run.
She did start a bank account with this man.
Run off with the money that is in that account. Would you be okay?
Now there's nothing in that account. I know he's trying to force me to put that money in there, but there's nothing in there right now. So I haven't really like moved forward towards it anyways. But I know he's trying to push me towards that for some reason, and I don't really trust it. It's not income tax. It's the money that I work for. So because I'm self-employed, so I have my own business and he doesn't. So I know how to save my money. That's all it is. There's nothing in that account. I'm not really moving forward towards it because I really don't trust him. And for people in the chat that's asking me, do I have kids? Yeah, I do with him. I have 2. He gave me roses yesterday, and I kind of sat there and.
Girl, you're weak. And that's the only thing I can say is you're weak. And you don't have a sense of self and boundaries. He's pushing me towards that. How did we get to the point where you already got a bank account with him? Because you're weak. That's how we got here. But don't put no money in that bank account. A lot of y'all do this shit. Put a man before your children.
And thought back in the past, he definitely did this to me before, but it shows that he cheated on me before. So I need to ask you a woman-to-woman question. If your man give you roses,
he trying to cover some shit up. You're goofy. We already done went over this. See, you see why people don't get involved with people when they have fucked up relationships? Because that goofy female gonna go back to the male, even though we telling her he don't mean her no good. And the fact that she got to come over here and ask us a question about some goofy shit that we would reject straight out means she's weak.
I think what he knows now is that you know.
He's so manipulative. This nigga's so goddamn good. He know exactly how she gonna respond. This is one of them hopeless situations. You just gotta let him keep beating. This is what you do. Let him keep banging your head against the wall. Let him keep doing that until the stars that you keep seeing clear. Okay? Let him keep bumping your head against the wall until the stars clear. Now, this is what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is pack up all his shit that's in the house with you and put it on the curb. And you call him and tell him, I put your shit on the curb. Don't come back. I don't want to see you for 6 months. Go to the bank, dissolve the business bank account. Take your name off the business bank account. Make the bank account null and void. Do whatever you need to do to disassociate yourself with him completely. You don't want to have no contact. And I don't want to fucking hear you females in the audience talking about he got to see his babies. He gotta be the daddy. What you do is you drop those 2 kids off with somebody and tell him to go over that somebody's house and pick up your kids if you want to see your kids, when you want to see your kids. But I don't want to see you at my door. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to speak to you. I don't have nothing to do with you for 6 months. That's what you're supposed to do to get rid of his bitch ass. But this is what you're going to do. Just what the fuck you're doing now. You're wobbling. You're wallowing in the bullshit. That's what you do. because that's what you're going to do. Keep feeling out that big ass knot on the side of your head that he keep bumping. That's what you continue to do.
No. He knows from that moment at the bank something shifted. Maybe even before that, he feels it like she knows she's on to me. And then you did ask me a question. Well, if a man buys you roses, is that a sign? If that's a pattern in your relationship that he only buys you roses when he's not being faithful to you, if that's his pattern, then that's what it is for your situation. So I want you to follow your intuition, Stardust. Follow it. Lean into it. Don't go against it. Do not go against it. Whatever you are feeling, because you know the relationship better than we do, that's exactly what it is. He knows right now. He knows it. He knows that you're on to him. He's probably not going to come home because he wants to create a little, riffraff, a little something, just so he doesn't have to leave or face the fire.
It's just nothing but tension right now. I'm not a person to fight. In the past, I used to be all over him, but I'm not. Can't tell him I want to walk away because conflict comes. I'm kind of like moving in silence, to be honest with you. Only thing I care about is me and my kids at this point. And I feel like there's plotting energy with me and him because, his brothers and his family is involved. They're in my business and they don't really know me.
What do you mean? Like,
being against me, like making it seem like I'm delusional. I'm in my head. I'm always, coming up with things. I'm conjuring stuff and, stuff like that. So, no.
You see how people entertain fuckery? You see how females entertain fuckery? I'm not angry at him. I'm not angry. It's none of those. I'm disappointed that it took this long for her to understand, and maybe she don't even understand because I don't see the comprehension there. I see a bunch of platitudes. I don't see any of that resolve, right? See, you're only going to get treated the way he's been treating you, simply because you accepted it and you allowed it. Now, the fact that she came on here and asked for advice regarding this fuckery means she's not done, which means she likes that head getting hit against the wall. You asked for advice. Now, you didn't come on here and say, hey, Ash, heathen queen, how should I go about getting out of this relationship? You didn't say that. What you said was, he sent me flowers and I don't know and I ain't sure and people against me and this is what the fuck you said. Which tells me you don't want to go nowhere. You begging and pleading for a motherfucker to love you. You begging and pleading for a motherfucker to want and accept you. And please change for me. Please don't be the asshole you've always been. Please don't be cheating on me. Please don't treat me like that. I'm your baby mama. How you treating me like that? That's what it's saying to a heathen queen. Ashley trying to be nice. I'm telling you the real. I told you what to do. But you ain't gonna do that. You gonna do what you doing right now. I don't see the resolve to get out of it. Where's the resolve to get out of it?
I just know what I'm gonna do. He's not being physical with me or anything. It's just like he doesn't want me to walk away from him. I feel like it's because of what I offer. I don't feel like the love is genuine. I know the relationship is one-sided.
So he's getting some money.
Wait, hold up. Did she say she know the relationship is one-sided? She understands that he don't give a fuck about her, and yet she's still there? Wait a minute, what part of the game is that? What?
I appreciate the advice. I am taking your advice, woman to woman, so I'm glad that I came up here because I don't know if anybody's in my situation.
Wait a minute, you don't know if anybody is in your situation? Everybody every motherfucking day, millions of people get online and say they in the same motherfucking position. Millions of people get on here and say they in the same motherfucking position. It don't matter what position they in. It matters what position you want to be in. Do you want to get out of it? That means removing yourself, removing this human being from your life. And it don't look like you willing to do that. So since you're not willing to do that, get you some band-aids, the whole nine, because he gonna keep beating your head against the wall. And I hear a lot of y'all say, oh, you can't take a man from his baby. No, I'm not. I would drop my motherfucking kids off at my sister's house or my mama's house or my cousin's house. And say, whenever you want to see the kids, I will drop them off at my cousin's house. I will drop them off, or you go pick them up from school. When they get out of school, you go pick them up, spend some time, and then you drop them off at my mama's house. But I don't want you coming to my house. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. We are done. This relationship is done. And sometimes a motherfucking man will straighten up, but after the shit that he done pulled, according to you, he ain't finna straighten shit up. He ain't finna do shit. He trying to use you, and you standing there letting him. So good luck with that. Good luck. Let's see how long it takes before he walks out the door on you.